behind the scenes, like we were just giggling the entire time. It was so funny. Imagine with your best friend, you're just
Yes.
pretending to knock them out. Like it's so funny.
Hi, Tan. How are you?
I am well, Alison with a very good hair.
Oh my God, that's
That
so
is
nice.
gorge. Oh,
You're
that
gonna make my
blowout
ego.
is next level.
You're gonna make my ego way too big. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's so kind.
I'm sure
No,
you've been told
yeah.
it 1,000 times. The blowout's great.
No, that's so nice. Thank you. And your hair looks amazing.
You're very kind.
I am so excited for audiences to see this. I was laughing the entire time.
Oh
Um,
man, thank you.
yeah.
What was
I
your funniest part? What was your favorite
I
part?
the episode with you guys in Tan when you're trying to save your aunt. There's
How
a
good is he?
Yeah, so
Yes,
good.
so good.
So
Yeah.
good.
There's this particular part of this fight scene that really made me laugh with you guys. One of you was like biting someone's leg, and that
I was
really,
biting
yeah,
his
yeah,
leg.
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
was hilarious to me. But
yeah.
I would just love to know what like how much of y'all's banter within each other is scripted, or did you guys improvise any of
A
it?
lot of it is scripted.
Yeah, most of it I want to say was scripted. I mean, there was the in the pilot, the you are. That went on longer than the script was written, which I think worked.
There needs to be a director's cut where we get 42-minute long
Oh
episodes because there's a
man.
lot of crazy
Oh
stuff in there.
man, yeah, because the scripts, this each script was over 30 something pages, and
Yeah.
a page is a minute,
Yeah.
so and at the end of the cut they came out to like 22 minutes. So there's 8 minutes from each episode somewhere on that cutting room floor.
Yeah.
I would love to get like the
Love to get that.
extended cut version. That'd be so fun. It might not work as tightly, it might not work as well. They
But
probably made all the right
yeah, of
cuts,
course, of course.
but
But
man,
that thing of like, but that thing of the scripts were being really, really tight, but they also allowed us the freedom to,
play
after we
around
get
and
on the page, play around. Yeah.
it's jokes, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the words in our body that for the day, and then once we get a clean cut, a clean shot of each, like a clean take of each scene, then they let us play with
It was a
it.
very collaborative environment, which was
Yeah.
really fun to work on.
I love that. With you guys saying a director's cut, it'd be fun if you guys had like a commentary, like
Oh my
behind the
God,
scenes.
that's actually such a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yeah.
Bring
This is
that
a really
back.
good idea.
This is a fantastic idea.
And
Thank
I
you. All
promise you we're
right.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna host a podcast for each episode.
That would be amazing. I would listen because I just love
Yeah.
hearing, the
Two
actual
hour
behind
long
the scenes
episodes
stuff.
for each 20-minute episode.
I would so listen. I am so excited to see you in a scripted role. You
Thanks.
did amazing. I
Thank you.
loved your episode. I'd kind of just like to know what it was like stepping into this very kind of mobster role, and it's scripted, which is different from, a lot of the unscripted work you've done.
The funny thing is that nothing I've really ever done has had a script. It's usually just here's a mic, or we'll put a mic on you and just go. And so it was very difficult having a script that you had to memorize, doing a voice that is not my voice, it's much lower,
Yeah.
doing an accent I've never done before. I don't know if Americans will be able to hear the difference because when I first moved to America, I couldn't tell American accents apart. But the accent I do on the show is not my normal accent whatsoever. And so that was really the hardest part is just reminding myself constantly, none of this can be you. You cannot be yourself in at any point. And but it was the most exciting part of the job. I loved getting to play somebody completely different to me.
You did amazing too. I absolutely loved it. Your accent, amazing. Was there any particular scene or an action sequence that you guys filmed that was particularly more fun or challenging that you guys can remember from
In
your
that
time?
episode of the tan one that you're talking
Yeah.
about, there was a moment where Porna throws a knife and we turn around, and I'm so happy this got in. There's these the Rush Hour movies.
The Friday,
Sorry,
Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
and Chris Tucker is any Chris Tucker vehicle I will watch.
Yeah.
And so Chris Tucker turns around and he goes, "Damn!" And I was like, how funny it'd be if
Turn
we saw the
around.
knife and we did damn. And the director, Andrew On, was like, to a testament to him, but also the vibe on set. He was like, yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
And they kept it
And they
on cut.
kept it
And
in.
I really hope people notice that this is an
An
homage
homage to
to
Chris
Friday.
Tucker and Friday. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
fun.
gosh.
I loved that. And also
Tucker
watching
and
Porna and Tan fight was incredible.
Oh, that was amazing. They're both, they had their stunt doubles there, but they were both doing most of their own
Most of the
stunts.
stunts, yeah.
It was insane.
Porna, like she is so good. I've seen her
I
from like Never Have I
know.
Ever, and seeing her in this role is so
Isn't it
different.
crazy?
Yeah, it's like night and day, so much different. What was so cool was your fight scene between you and Porna. Like,
Oh my
I
God, I love.
just love to hear what the experience was preparing for that. Like, was there choreography involved? Anything?
So there's something I don't talk about publicly really ever is that I've been boxing for a really long time. I've been fighting since I was a kid.
Oh,
And
cool.
so the stunt work was something I really enjoyed and that I found really quite easy. But it was the most exciting part of the job. When I found out there was going to be a fight scene, I was like, yeah, this is my moment. And getting it to do it with Borna, who's one of my very close friends, was a dream. I mean, it was a problem because we kept giggling. Like, obviously, you just see the edit, which is hopefully two bad bitches fighting it out. But behind the scenes, like, we were just giggling the entire time. It was so funny. Imagine with your best friend, you're just
Yes.
pretending to knock them out. Like, it's so funny. But it was arguably my favorite moment of the entire week. And we'd been training every day. Every break that we had, we would work with the stunt coordinator to make sure it looked as realistic as physically possible. And I think that the edit is perfect on it. It looks so aggressive.
Oh my gosh, no, it looks amazing. And the part when the knife hits you and you just look
Yeah.
so offended, so shocked, like
Yeah.
oh, amazing. Yeah. If your characters could team up with a different action comedy duo or brother duo, who would you want them to team up with?
Yeah. Oh man, that's so good. An action duo or a brother duo. Um, I think maybe if we were in like if we somehow got into the Fast and Furious world,
That would be
because it's
nuts.
family. He doesn't have friends, he has
Yeah, yeah,
family.
he only
Oh
is.
my
So
God.
we could get in there, you know what I mean? Rip around Philly.
Yeah,
Because he
yeah,
hasn't done a movie that's in Philly. They've
yeah.
done LA,
They
they've done
have.
international, but they've never done Philly. It'd be a nice little detour for them.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be like, let's
Vin Diesel
ta
puts on 80
take a
pounds because
tour
he's
of
eating cheesecake.
history of America. You know.
Everybody gets huge eating cheesesteaks, and we're all just driving really slow. We're just doing a heist, but it's just like a food tour. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be
Jason
really fun.
Statham is there for
Oh
some
man, The
reason.
Rock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love that answer. I mean, I think you guys got to try and get that running. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I think we have a shot.
working
We'll
on
talk
it.
to them. We'll talk to them.
all
We'll
right.
talk to Ben.
Yeah, we'll talk to
Yeah.
Vin. Yeah, we'll talk to him afterwards.
You stepped into the scripted role. Is there any type of like genre or a certain type of character trope that you'd like to explore in the future?
Quite honestly, now, so I wanted to do this role because it was so the opposite of Giggly Tan. And that's what I would like going forward. I loved getting to play a straight, violent dude because that's so not me. And so I'm
Yeah.
really hoping that going forward, I get to do a lot more of that. I would love to do another violent role.
Oh my gosh, I will be front row to see it when you do it. And I
Thanks,
totally believe
thanks.
in you that this was so much fun getting to meet you. Seriously, I've loved your shows and like everything for years. So this was so fun getting to talk to you and
Oh,
congratulations on the role.
thank you.
But yeah, yeah, we'll
Thank you
have a nice,
so much. It
yeah,
was lovely
thank
to
you.
meet you, and hopefully we'll get to interview together again.
I really hope so.